Oh, this poor guy. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Poetica with DankNStein. Episode number 19 now, I believe. And check this out. White backpack, green backpack, both full of mangrove logs. This tree farm's working absolute treat. For those of you who caught the end of the stream the other day, will have seen us collecting all this wood. It took us very, very small amount of time, a shockingly small amount of time. So we're going to see, basically, if 2 full backpacks is enough to fill this beast here. I can tell already that this is this is going to be more than enough. Yeah, I think we're going to have half a backpack left, something like that. So it's 1 full backpack and then that much, another 11 stacks on top of a full backpack. Now you'll notice our pick is nearly dead here, and that's for pretty good reason. That's something else we did on the stream between episodes, which was just a lot of iron. It was a lot of iron, people. I am Iron Man. That's bubbling away nicely. So yeah, this is the next thing I want to show you guys then, is the reason why our pickaxe is so nearly dead. And we do have a spare ready to go. We've got a spare axe as well, and we made ourselves a metal knife. So that's nice. But we've got all of this rich pyrite here still to process, which is quite a lot. So we did a big pyrite mining session. I mean, we left a huge hole in the ground. We'll cut to it now. There's a big hole in the ground that we dug. But look. We made all of these cast iron ingots. So we've got these blooms that we made before. There's 6 full-sized blooms there. But look at all this. So that's a lot of cast iron. We're going to make a load more blooms today. But the point is that all of that there is a precise calculation, I believe, for the exact number of ingots we'll need to make 2 full-sized blast furnaces, and all the sheets that cover it included in that. So that's pretty nice. I mean, obviously there's going to be a huge amount of sheets to make, a huge amount of iron working to do to get us there. But that's probably a task for another live stream. But today, just in the background, we're just going to be processing a large amount of iron there. You can see there's no cast iron stacked up here anymore. That's just our iron to play with. We have, like, whatever that is, 20 ingots, just for tools and other things that we might need. And then if we need any more iron to play with, we've got that. But I'm thinking probably most of this rich pyrite will end up going into steel. Again, a story for another day. Now, unfinished business here. We were using the wrong kind of sand. There's only 4 different types of sand. I actually removed it from there. There's only 4 different types of sand that this guy can actually accept. Rhyolite, quartzite, phyllite, and granite. Chert. Okay, chert. So there's 5 actually. But that's quite a small number when you consider just how many rock/sand types there are in Poetica. So it looks like it's going to be a little while before we hit that. Then again, there is something else that we need to go exploring for as well. The thing that we have none of right now is flux stone. We actually have... I'll show you. That, 14 pieces of flux, that's all the flux we have in the world, in the whole world. Well, not the whole world, because obviously we're going to go out into the world to find some flux stone. But let's just have a look. So, flux, we can get it from borax, not to be confused with, wherever we got it, with boron. We have a lot of boron, but this is a separate thing. Borax. So that's a mineral. We could find a vein of that somewhere potentially. But much easier than that is to just find the stone that it comes from. And there's a lot of stone types. We can actually see them all here in these grindstone recipes. Now, the 517 is rather misleading because there's like all the different minerals that we can find within those stones. So it's quite a long list to have to scroll through. Needless to say, you know, it's fairly common stuff, isn't it? I think, flux stone. But just none of the stone types that we have right here, right now, are it. So with that in mind, and with our new storage capabilities of huge numbers of backpacks, which I think are all empty, we're ready, really, I think, for today's episode to just be exploration. And we can occasionally come back to the base and set a new bloom going. But I would like to see what this island over here holds. So why don't we get in our boat and go there? Sorry, also, just as I was pulling away, I just wanted to demonstrate. I was recording just then for maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes for that intro. Look, all of these trees just all popped up again because they're all still fresh saplings. Every single one of them has grown. All 9 of them. They grow so quickly. It's wild. That is such a large amount of wood. And we'll just leave them there for now because we've already got a stupid amount. I think we'll just leave it in that backpack, actually. I was going to say let's put it down, but I think we've got enough storage. We can just have a backpack full of wood with us on all occasions. Why not? Anyway, let's head to that island now. It's the circle of life. Alright, here we are. We have arrived. We are just pulling up here. And yeah, that's, you know, wait, sorry, hold on. There we go, that's probably the right sort of scale. There's our main island, and we're here. We've not really, we've not explored. This might be tiny, and then we might just have to decide to kind of do rings in the ocean, gradually getting further away from our base. Or maybe this will be huge, and we'll have to turn around and come back halfway, because it doesn't seem to wrap around. Right, so, I mean, Kaolinite in this particular part of the world is not in short supply in the slightest. There's something else in the wall here. Wow, there's a lot of something else in the wall here. Could it be borax? It's anthracite. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to just get loads of this right now. I'm also tempted to not do a mining montage because we pretty much exclusively at the moment have been doing mining montages with our third person stuff. And I mean, it does work. It's a good format for the mining and for the third person montages. They both, you know, they go hand in hand. But let's do something different today. We might try and do a montage of me sailing around. Oh, this poor guy. Did he turn into bone meal? Oh, that one made it back to the ocean. The other poor guy turned into bone meal. That's kind of weird. And a piece of fish, but I don't think we're going to bother cooking that. Sorry, mate. Where did we get a small sphalerite from? Rather interesting. Anyway, let me just mine a load of this off camera and we'll be right back. Now, one thing it's worth mentioning is I just had to go on a little mission halfway through this mining sesh to find out where I was going to get my fresh water from around here. I found some. I also found, you might have spotted, in fact you can't really see it from here, over there, that's actually a different rock type. It is in fact sandstone. Unfortunately, not cash money. So yeah, we have discovered a new rock type and it's useless. So next. Alright, well look, I've just done one row. I've dug out like a fair chunk here. So that's a nice like 9 stacks. I'm gonna leave it at that for now and just mark this off on the map, I think, because we have a lot of exploring to do. And I'm also just wary that we are currently mining in a stone type we already have. And if we found some anthracite, I guess it's spelled like that, exposed. If we find some anthracite in a different stone type, that would be much nicer, because then we'd get some different stone. At the moment we're just gathering a load of shale and anthracite, and we've got both of those things at our base. So let's just keep going around the bend for a bit. Oh, okay, look, this kind of stone formation here is rather interesting to me. Well, it looks crazy. Firstly, there's more calcite, but that is probably sandstone again. It's probably the same. It looks like it might be just sandstone again. No vacuolite. It's not flux, and it's not a glassy friend either. And yeah, that is just a load of calcite. Okay, well, it still looked kind of exciting, this. Let's go around this island then, seeing as it's got a lot of exposed stone for us. But yeah, maybe we should try today's montage be a in-boat terrain exploration montage. We might see my frame rate disappear, but it could get some interesting shots. Alright, well, welcome back to what is some absolutely stunning terrain here. We've stumbled upon this area here. It's actually technically a Mesa biome, but there's this river that runs through it, and it's just incredible. And I think it looks like it's going to go to some swamp. So we're not even going around the edge of this island anymore, which, by the way, is shaping up to be absolutely huge. It's at least as wide as our original island, but now we're like getting into the depths of it through this river. Anyway, very, very cool stuff. But the reason I stopped, well, first I think all this fire is actually just causing some serious lag. So we probably need to get out of this area at some point. But maybe if we look in the other direction, the thing that is notable here is that we've got some chert. And chert, at the very least, I think, is good for glass. If we can find some sand around here, then we'll be able to get some glass by the end of the episode. I don't think it's flux. No, it's not flux, but it is glass. But we need the sand, not the stone. So we need to find, if possible, a beach. Interesting. Anyway, so I'm going to do a bit more exploring now. We need to get out of this area because the fire is just... I'm going at about 2 frames a second at the moment. But yeah, we're going to just do a bit more exploring now. And I hope you enjoyed the montage. I think we found some pretty stunning terrain, to be fair. Right, a little confusing because I've actually kind of lost track of where the chert was. So the chert was like somewhere in here. So I thought... But then it like the river just left the area with the chert, and I want a beach, so I thought I'll come back out and go round. So hopefully we're going to find some chert if we keep going round. But what I have found is saltpeter, and saltpeter makes, well, it makes fertilizer, but it also makes gunpowder. Okay, is this all still shale that we're getting? No, we're getting dolomite. It's flux, baby. Okay, amazing. All right, well, actually then, in that case, let's mine a load of saltpeter here because the dolomite is good stuff. Is the dolomite sand good stuff? I don't think so. But dolomite is flux. I didn't even notice because it looks so similar to the shale. I thought we were just still in shale mode, but yeah, let's grab. Let's make a little quarry here, I think. Right, okay, I think I'm spent, and to be honest, yeah, the weather's not great. Not a huge amount of visibility around here, but look, what we got was a full row of dolomite rocks. A little bit of flux I made there, but that's fine. And we've got, I think, yeah, a full row of saltpeter too to add to our collection. So, looking good, and we'll mark this off as well and get rid of some junk from our inventory. We found ourselves a flawed emerald as well, can't complain. Exposed, and we should be able to remember the saltpeter is the flux stone. Crazy effects down there, look at that. I remember this from the rain before. I think it's whatever it is that makes the sort of yeah, the mist on the surface of the water as the droplets hit. If you're looking through that mist, it turns everything this kind of crazy white blue sort of trippy color. It's pretty far out, man. Now, I've come to this beach here, which does kind of behave like I thought it might, given there was the river there, and we found some chert there, and look, it seems like we've come to a beach here, where this might be chert sand. No, it's siltstone sand. Disappointing it wasn't the good stuff. What sand is this? Dolomite. Yeah, dolomite's not the one, is it? That's a shame, I thought that was going to be the one. To be fair, if it starts to double back on itself and it looks like the island's getting even bigger, we might just turn back and head home. Or maybe we should do a double bill. Maybe we'll do a double bill of adventuring. Oh look, exciting stuff here. As the sun is setting, some ruins. I don't know particularly if there's anything we really need from an urn that we don't have already. Also, it looks like this ruins just has no urns. Oh, there's one. Barley and rice seeds. That's not too bad. Here's the other one. Yes. It's a 2-earner. And more seeds. Mushroom spores, more rice. So I'm worried. What do we do with Arundo? Nothing. Just die. Like classic. Okay. Some kind of a fruit tree here. Olives. Don't know if we've got olives before or not. But they're definitely cool because olive oil, right, is like a thing in this pack. I've not explored, but like use it to make some cool recipes, I'm hoping. One day we'll master food. But I think, you know, the climate we're in at the moment, or that our base is in at the moment, it's just too hot. Like, we've not been able to grow much food, have we? We grew like a couple of chilies, I think. Did we grow chilies successfully? I can't remember what the thing was that we grew successfully. But we just ate it all very quickly. But yeah, we need to go to a climate that's a little bit better suited to the array of crops that we have for our next base, and do some proper farming, I think, you know. Alright, so this tree here just absolutely caught my eye. It's quite a interesting colour. It's actually hard to see during the day. But it's hard to see during the night. Like during the day when I first arrived here just a minute ago. The sun's just set, but let's see what tree this is. Oh wow. Ebony. Oh, cool. So really I should have got some saplings. Just chop down the tree straight away. Is there another one around here? Okay, found another crazy looking tree. Oh, I'm in the boat. I was like, why can't I move? This thing. Is this like a fruit we can pick? Why are some of the leaves yellow and some of them white and some of them aren't? I don't know. Yeah, let's get a sapling of this tree as well. No saplings though, weird. Oh, the sparse in the sapling department there. Hey, that might be fruit. That yellow stuff up there. It's not dropping anything, but it feels like fruit. Feels like it should be fruit. Yeah, weird. We seem to be getting like no fruit from, no saplings from these trees. What are they? What are you? Ipe. Well, confusing, I guess, but I guess we just move on. Never mind. Well, what have we here? Lignite. That's more coal kind of stuff. More fuel. Not as good as the anthracite though, so we'll leave it and carry on. I mean, this could be the kind of place that we might settle next. You know, but I would like to be on a stone type boundary. I know that there's definitely eagerness, isn't there, amongst our viewers of the channel that we go somewhere very cold next, which I'd also be sort of keen on. I've kind of ended up a bit trapped and stuck here, not really knowing where the water is and isn't, because this biome is like half land, half water, and I'm stuck in the middle of it. So with this circumnavigation thing, we've kind of come a little bit unstuck with that plan, because we're like trapped, not knowing really which way to go to just stick in the boat. Yeah, we're just hitting land like all around us now. So, oh, that just looks like a way out. Spooky at night, huh? Very cool. Oh, that's a bear. That is a bear or something. Is it a bear? Hit it with the mace. Ouch. It's like a cat. Well, he's gone, buddy. Look on the bright side. He's gone, buddy. Try and get some saplings out of this thing. This tree looks crazy. It looks like another one that we might be able to replicate our mangrove strategy with, judging by its size and scale. I want at least one sapling from it if we are to cut this guy down. Is that the poisonous fish dude there? Get wrecked. We got ourselves a pufferfish, guys. That thing could probably kill us if we eat it. I reckon eating it's a bad idea. Let's jump up here. See if we can get any higher up this thing. It's pretty good. I think we're going to need to whip out the ladders that we very wisely brought with us. There we go. 2 saplings just went flying then. I saw them. I think, didn't they? Where'd they go? Bald cypress tree. Well, let's try and get as many saplings from this one as we can. It is useful, isn't it? Having built the ladder anyway, I feel that we might as well just shave the whole tree. Nice. Saplings. Up to 2, but I think there'll probably be quite a few on the floor at this point. Okay, we've made the bald cypress tree very bald. Let's chop it down. Definite sorry, what kind of fish is that when it's at home? Let's grab it. Clownfish. There must be lots of variations of the clownfish then. The water around here is weird because of the way the tree probably grew through it. I think a lot of these are flowing blocks. But yeah, that's an exciting tree to have found because, well, yeah, look at that temperature and rainfall allowances. It's much more, I think, flexible, this tree, than the mangrove. So we could probably replicate our mangrove tree farming strategy with this tree in many different climates. Would be my guess. And we appear to have gotten 8 saplings, which is pretty nice. Okay, but this is super annoying because we keep getting pulled back and forth. Anyway, yeah, I think that'll do it for today then. We'll just end this episode on a to be continued, and we'll come back next time and continue this amazing adventure that we're on right now, which, let's put that raw meat away. Put some of those things away. I don't think we probably need the fish. I'm going to keep the puffer fish for pure jokes. Get rid of some sticks on my inventory, I guess. Yeah, cool. All right, well, let's say thank you and good night. Subscribe, like, share, be excellent to each other, and I will see you for the next episode. Safe.